Hey everyone, it's Armory Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legend. So the Progressive Tales event just ended and now we have the Equipment Challenge. Get new Obsidian Relics in this Equipment Challenge. There are 4 Obsidian Relics up for grabs, or 4 Obsidian Relic chests up for grabs. When you open a chest, you'll get one of these 3 new Obsidian Relics: Flamero's Essence, Equilaria's Staff, and Ruchaw's Armor. The more you advance through the challenge, the easier it will be to open the next chest. So we're going to talk about this for those of you that are interested in getting the chest. Let me just find the Equipment Challenge. Alright, so for those of you new to the game, this is how the Equipment Challenge goes. It starts off with 10 Bronze Relic chests, followed by 20 Bronze Relic chests, followed by 30 Silver, 10 Gold, and then we have a Diamond, 2 Diamond, and then we have the very first Obsidian Relic chest, followed by another one, followed by 2 more. So, it's pretty expensive. So let me start off by saying that this works exactly like the Tales event, like the Progressive event. It works in 8-hour intervals for you to get all of your items. So since I am just logging into the game for the first time, if I wanted to collect gold and feed my monster, you would see that I would get 6 collect gold items and 4 feed your monster items. And let me just show you this, and then I'm going to go over the cost to how to actually get the Obsidian Relic chest. Or if you want, my recommendation is to go for the 10 gold chest, especially for newer players. That is easy to get. It costs very little gems. So that would be my recommendation. I'll also show you the cost for the Diamond Relic chest, although I don't recommend it because the gem cost is a little too steep. Like, yes, you're getting a Diamond Relic, but I don't think it's that big of a deal considering... Well, I'll let you guys decide. So I'll show you guys the cost and you guys can decide for yourself. But I'm going to start the game by collecting gold. So logging into the game, collecting gold. You find a monster to feed. I'm going to go ahead and feed my little Pandakin over here, who's not so little anymore. Fed him a couple levels, alright. Then we're going to exit out, we're going to collect gold, and I should get my +6, and if I didn't get it, that's weird, but that's fine. I'll feed Pandakin, I should get my +4, there it is, I haven't got my 30 maze coins, and let me feed over here, or collect gold over here, and I should get it, unless I already got it somewhere. So, it turns out I already got my collect gold. So see, there's my 6, there's my 4, the fight you do whenever, so let me go ahead and click fight right now. Fight, auto, well, I mean, you got to do this every 2 hours, but you guys get the idea. There we go. And then last but not least, what do I need to do? Hatch an egg, which is not a big deal whether you can do this or not do this. Now, the thing about hatch an egg is that you first need to put a monster into your hatchery, and then you need a hatch. So, to share an example, if I sell this monster right here, I'm not going to get any item. See, I didn't get anything. But if I place a monster into my hatchery, and then I hatch or sell a monster, bam. Did you guys see it? I don't think it popped up. Let's click on Equipment Challenge. There it is, 1 out of 2. So that's kind of the trick. But again, look at the cost. It didn't even lower that much. Oh, that's not it. Let me exit out of there. Equipment Challenge. Yeah, it dropped to 32. So whether or not you can do the hatch egg or the breed, it's not a big deal. The main thing you want to focus on is the collecting gold and the feeding your monster items. Alright, so I showed you guys how to advance through this. I showed you guys how it works. Now let's talk about the costs. So all this information is from the ML Guides Discord. I will link them in the description below. I highly recommend you guys join this Discord. Basically, all the information you need for any single event out there, for races, for mazes, for progressive events, anything and everything, tips and tricks, this is the best Discord you'll find. So let us begin. I'm going to start off by showing you guys how to get the 10 gold relics, because that's pretty good for the cost. So if you see there, in total it'll cost you 4 gems, and it tells you exactly how this works. So on the 10 bronze relic chest, the note I'm on right now, after 9 hours and 20 minutes, I would be able to collect 13 gold items, 8 feed your monster items. And if you're wondering why 9 hours and 20 minutes, that's so odd. So keep in mind that you get 6 collect gold items every 8 hours. This means that every 1 hour and 20 minutes, 1 more collect gold item has spawned, which means you can collect, if you were to wait 2 hours and 40 minutes, you'd be able to collect 2 gold collect items, if that makes sense. As for the feed your monster item, you get 4 every 8 hours, which means that every 2 hours, 1 respawns. So if you wait 2 hours before playing the game, you would be able to collect 1 collect gold item and only 1 gold item. No, sorry, 1 gold item and 1 feed your monster item, because a second gold item hasn't spawned yet. Hopefully that made sense. So yeah, collect gold at 9 hours and 20 minutes. You would go ahead. So keep in mind that that means that you would have to collect right now. 8 hours later, do a collection, a full collection. Collect gold would be 12 out of 14. Feed your monsters would be 8 out of 8. And then in an hour and 20 minutes later, you'd come back and collect gold. That's how that works, just so we're clear. It should cost 9 gems to skip. Sorry. It should cost, how much? 1 gem to skip. So that's why you wouldn't wait another hour for a collect gold item, because it's just 1 gem. So you would skip that, and then it tells you how to get the 20 bronze, how long you have to wait. Keep in mind that as soon as you move on to the next node, you can do a full collection. So that's something to keep in mind. So it tells you to use 2 gems and how much time you have to wait. The silver, 1 gem, how much time you have to wait. The gold, there it is. It's going to cost you no gems as long as you're adamant with your logins. In total, it should cost 4 gems, and total time is 2 days and 16 hours, which is good because that includes a buffer, right? The event is what, like 2 days, 22 hours? So that has a huge buffer period right there. So that's my recommendation to most players. 4 gems, 5 gems, 6 gems, whatever it costs you, that is not a big price to pay. And you get 10 bronze, 20 bronze, you get 30 bronze, 30 silver, and 10 gold. That's not bad. You might even get a diamond in there. As for getting that 1 diamond relic chest, here's the cost. As you can see, the cost increases to 70 gems. The reason I'm not a big fan of it is because it's what, 65 more gems? Yeah, we'll say 65, 66 more gems. It's not that many more gems. You can get that easily in a week, like half a week playing ML. So if you really want that diamond relic chest, go for it. The 2 diamond relic chests, that jumps up to 341, but keep in mind you're getting a total of 3 diamond relic chests if you make it to this node. But yeah, again, you guys can decide for yourself what's worth, what's not worth it. Here's the cost for getting that first obsidian relic. In total, it'll cost a minimum of 870 gems. 870 gems, wow. So it tells you exactly how to do the logins. You'll notice that basically you're just gonna gem through it right away. On the 10 bronze relic chest, you're just gonna do a collection and use 32 gems to skip. Right, that's how much it costs me to skip right now. And then you're gonna use 30 gems to skip, and then 48 gems to skip. Because remember, the minute you skip, you can do a full collection. So boom, 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 boom. You would use gems, use gems, use gems, use gems, use gems, and then you would start playing realistically on which one do you start playing at? Let's see. Use gems to skip right there. On the 2 diamond relic chest, you would do 1 full day of collection. So you'd get 24 gold items, 16 feeder monster items, and then 4 breeding, 4 hatching. And then you'd use 238 gems to skip, and then you'd start off on the obsidian relic. And then after a day and 8 hours of playing, you'd use 158 gems, and you would successfully get an obsidian relic chest, just 1 of them. So yeah, 870. Ooh, steep cost. I was debating whether I should go for it or not, but I'm like, you know what? 1 obsidian relic isn't gonna make or break me. I'm good with diamonds for now. I imagine most players are good for diamonds, with diamonds for now. So my advice, let's go back to the game. My advice is you can honestly skip out on this. Like, yeah, we can go over what the events they do and everything. Like, this one is pretty cool. It's basically a better diamond relic, a better revival essence, right? You revive your monster if it dies, and it gives stamina to everyone, so that could be really, really helpful. But in my personal opinion, oh sorry, not the staff, the essence. But I think, and the armor is also really good. But I don't think this is gonna make you, like, if you were to get it, you're a 10 times better player, especially for 800 gems, almost 900 gems. So I don't think you need to get these obsidian relics. If you have them, great. But I don't think you absolutely need them. I think eventually they're going to be easier to get than they are right now. I think so far the equipment challenge has been the only way to get them. So you really, really would have to try. You would have to invest, again, 870 to 900 gems to get them. But if you can do without them for now, and I think most people can do without them, you really shouldn't invest all the gems into that. I think the gems should better be used. First of all, if you don't have a level 10 rune, the first thing you should do is you should get yourself a level 10 rune. That way, every time a Rune Lords comes up, you can recraft into a level 10 and place in the top 5,000 and get 25 extra gems per week. That should be the first thing you do. The second thing you should be doing, for those of you that are newer players and don't have your Ultra Breeding Mountain and your extra hatchery slots, you should really unlock those with gems. And then you should be using gems for the race, especially if you're in a team that you know you're not going to get kicked out. It's a team you trust. It's with players you know. That way you guys can work together to get the race monster, because that's a rank up corrupted monster. And then the Tails event, right? You should be spending 150 gems to get the Tails monster. That's how I prioritize the gems. Again, for me personally, I don't think most players need this. Like, I've been playing in the Legendary 2 League, Legendary 1 League even, and not a lot of players have the Obsidian, so I don't think it's going to make or break you if you don't have it. If you want to go for it, now you have the costs. Once again, join ML Guides. It's all thanks to them for those costs. And with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.